This content is the creative work of Channels Without Borders, all rights reserved 2025. Visit channelswithoutborders.com. Feel free to share this with friends. More information and links are in the description.
Good now, and welcome to the 5-step process. This is an introduction. The purpose of the 5-step process is to come face to face with uncomfortable sensations in the body. They may be physical pains or discomforts. They may be emotional pain or psychological pain. It makes no difference whatsoever. The focus here is that you face and feel and fully experience what is there in the spirit of acceptance and noticing and paying attention, not with the idea of healing, changing, transforming, getting rid of uncomfortable feelings. They're there to serve you. Your job is simply to listen, to receive them, and to watch them. This process is to assist you in doing that, to letting go of the ego mind, which wants to try to understand, control, change, fix, and so on. There is nothing broken here. The perfect thing is happening. Spirit is guiding you to realize your divinity, that you are awake, that you are home. Here is a brief summation of what you will experience in the 5-step process. In the first step, you identify the source of the discomfort. We could call this your old story. It's what you believe in that is triggering the sensations in your body. This is something that your mind believes is true. It may be that there is sensation in the body without any particular story attached to it, or you have no idea where it comes from. All that's necessary in step 1 then is that you identify the feeling in the body. In step 2, you're going to close your eyes and go to that sensation in the body and observe it, letting go of the mind, not thinking about it, not explaining or justifying, but simply experiencing what is there and attempting to experience that by noticing rather than by labeling. So you will spend time allowing that feeling to be there and do whatever it's going to do. You will be directed to follow the feelings wherever they go in the body, to notice when they change in quality to a more steady state, perhaps to have dialogue with the sensations. At the conclusion of step 2, you will move that energy to your heart chakra and then release it from your body. In step 3, you take full responsibility for having created the situation, the sensations that you're experiencing. In step 4, you listen to your inner guidance that is probably more available to you now. And finally, step 5 indicates that you might want to repeat the process over again at some time in the future. Welcome to step 1 of the 5-step process. Here you identify what it is that you are going to be dealing with today in this process. It may be that there is a story, something in your ego mind, something that you're holding on to. You're upset about some situation, something that's going on. You feel that in your body. It's uncomfortable. If this is the case for you, locate that story now and notice where you're holding it in your body. It may be that you're not aware of any particular story in your mind, but you have a sensation in the body that is not comfortable. If this is the case, then simply notice where this energy is being held in your body. It may be that you're simply dealing with physical pain, whether it be from illness or injury. Simply notice where this is in your body. For the present, all that is necessary is that you are aware of where the discomfort is in your body. When you have completed identifying the discomfort, you may go to step 2. Step 2. Close your eyes and focus on the place in your body where you're experiencing the discomfort. Begin breathing slowly, deeply, in and out. Turn off your brain mind, your ego mind. Let it go. Imagine that there is a switch on the side of your head, like a light switch, and you just flick it down, turning off your brain mind. Pay attention to this discomfort in your body. Your brain mind is switched off. Don't think about it. Just notice what is there. Do not judge what is there, or label what is there, or try to get rid of the feeling. Simply accept it. Notice exactly what is going on in your body. What does it feel like? What kind of sensation is there? Is it prickly? Is it sharp pains? Is it dull? How is it changing and moving from moment to moment? Is it constantly the same? Or can you notice variation and movement? Go deep into it and really pay attention to what's there. Let it be. Let it do whatever it wishes to do. Become one with the feeling. Embrace it with love. Stay with it. Let it do whatever it wishes to do. Let it get as big as it wants to get. If it moves to another location in your body, you just follow it. No attempt to control or steer. You are just paying attention and just watching. If thoughts begin surfacing, just let them go and come back to experiencing the feeling, to feeling the sensation that's there. And stay with this feeling as long as it takes. There is no limit on the time. Simply focus, feel it, continue breathing. You may pause the recording at any point if you wish more time to complete the process where you're working before moving on to another instruction. If you reach a point where you notice that this discomfort in the body is no longer discomforting, perhaps there has been a calming down, sometimes a feeling of warmth or peace. When this is the case for you, just experience that energy, be with it, enjoy it, until I tell you what to do next. If you have not yet reached that sense of calmness, no problem. Just stay with the feeling. Continue to breathe. Continue to be with it. If you have been with the feeling for some time, and perhaps your mind is having a difficult time staying out of the story, out of the picture. Perhaps there's a sense of frustration and futility, and the feeling is still there. Of course, you may stay with it. You may also choose at this point to have a dialogue with the feeling in your body. And just talk to it and say, is there something that you want me to know? Is there some message that you wish me to understand? And then continue breathing and listen. If something comes, notice it, give thanks, and go back to the feeling and continue breathing and being with it. If you don't receive any message, give thanks, go back to the feeling, continue breathing. It is always all right at any point to say, that's all I can deal with today. Then you go on to the closing parts of step 2. If you have reached a point where the body seems to be in a peaceful place, there is no longer that discomfort that was experienced, I want you to visualize moving the energy that you are now feeling in that part of the body to your heart chakra. You may pause now until you are there. When it's in your heart chakra, you may continue to listen. Now that that energy is in your heart chakra, I would like you to do a full body scan from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. Notice if there's any part of the body that still feels out of balance, uncomfortable. If there is such a place, focus your energy there and continue the process you were doing previously with that energy. Breathing, noticing what's there, letting it be there, until it reaches a point where there is no longer a sense of discomfort. And then again, move that energy to your heart chakra. You can do a full body scan and repeat that process over and over, if necessary, until nothing is out of balance in the body. You can also, at any point, decide that is enough for now. Bring the energy you're working with to the heart chakra. You are now at a place where all of the energy has been moved to the heart chakra. Visualize that you have a small opening in the front of your heart chakra. And with each exhale, this energy is moving out of your body, from the heart chakra, out into the universe, in a laser-like beam. With each exhale, more and more of this energy continues to move out on this laser-like beam. Continue this breathing until most of the energy has left the heart chakra. You are now complete with step 2. Step 3. This is where you take full responsibility for having created your old story or whatever sensation, pain, discomfort you felt in your body. You do this knowing that as a divine being, it could be no other way. You are the power in your life. Even though there may not yet be understanding of why you created the story, this is a reminder that the creation came out of love, having chosen the best way to realize your personal divinity. When you are ready, you may say to yourself or out loud, I take full responsibility for having created this story. And breathe deeply and let that be. Step 4. Now that you are in a place of inner peace, it's time to listen to the guidance, your inner guidance, that voice within you. So listen carefully and hear what message it has for you. When you receive that message, give thanks for it. You may wish to share it out loud if someone is guiding you through the process. We encourage you to follow, to act on the guidance that you have received. Step 5. It isn't always possible to get to the deepest point of your old story at once. Therefore, similar feelings could appear at some point in the future. If so, congratulations for noticing. And as soon as possible, begin the 5-step process over again. This is not the released energy from the previous process returning. That movement was permanent. Deeper levels of false beliefs are being faced. Eventually, there may be no reason for repetition.
This content is the creative work of Channels Without Borders. All rights reserved 2025. Visit channelswithoutborders.com. Feel free to share this with friends. More information and links are in the description.